Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to share 12 healthy habits that have the power to help improve your health and change your life. My name is Dr. Marissa Buscemi and I am a pharmacist and integrative nutrition health coach, and I make videos to help you simplify healthy living as well as to improve your health. I share lots of healthy eating tips, healthy recipes, meal ideas, health and wellness education, and natural living content here on my channel. And I would love for you to join me and my community and click that subscribe button if you are interested in following along. Okay, so I love a good healthy habit, which may sound weird, but I love talking about how to build healthy habits and also how to break unhealthy habits. I find this topic to be very helpful, very interesting, especially when we start getting into like the science of it all. And I really got into this a couple of years ago when I first started to be very intentional about improving my own personal health. And I learned that the best way to have sustainable success in truly any area of your life really comes down to the habits, the patterns, and the routines that we have set up in our daily and weekly life. So I am going to share 12 healthy habits that have definitely helped me. I'm still working on them, so I'm not perfect with all of these, but the progress that I have made has been very helpful. And I believe that these habits have the ability to help you as well, to change your life for the better and to help you make progress towards your life goals. Habit number 1 is to have a morning routine. What exactly will be in your morning routine is totally up to you because we all have different lifestyles and we may be in different seasons of life, but some examples may include eating a nourishing breakfast, drinking water, spending time with God, praying, journaling, meditating, whichever you prefer for your spiritual health, also moving your body and getting ready for your day. I have a video on my morning routine here on my channel that you can watch if you want to see some inspiration on that. I will say for me, I tend to have more time in my mornings than I do at night. And I do really love the saying of win the morning, win the day. So I personally do prioritize my mornings for more self-care activities. And I do try to cram in a lot of healthy habits like right then and there because once my day gets going, I just don't have the time for a lot of it. Hey you guys, I wanted to take a quick moment to share with you a sneak peek into my cookbook. It's called the Simply Health with Marissa Cookbook, Eating to Nourish the Body and Soul. I have always loved to cook. I grew up in my kitchen with a deep appreciation for both food and eating. And a few years ago, I felt so strongly about bringing this love of cooking, food, and eating to all of you. As a pharmacist and integrative nutrition health coach, I know and have seen what can happen to our health when we aren't nourishing ourselves by eating lots and lots of real whole nourishing foods. Our body requires nutrients every day in order to stay healthy, provide us with energy, and to help us thrive in our life. But in addition to this, a huge part of healthy eating is also learning to cook and eat foods that are going to provide us with enjoyment, satisfaction, and even love. And when we can balance these two, we are able to promote health and actually enjoy food and eating again. This cookbook shares 23 of my staple recipes that I cook all of the time for myself and for my family, and they nourish both your body and your soul. I hope that you use this cookbook to help make healthy cooking and eating simpler, doable, and also incredibly delicious. There is a link in the description box to order your own copy today. Habit number 2 is to create before you consume. We live in a society that is designed for you to consume things all day long, from the moment that you wake up in the morning to the moment that you go to sleep at night. When you open your phone, you've got social media, you've got the news, emails, comments, movies, TV, articles, voicemails, text messages, and it's just like a lot to process, especially right when you first wake up in the morning. For me, I used to immediately reach for my phone, which was right next to me, and without even thinking, and this is the scary part, I would just immediately click on TikTok or Instagram or something, and I would just start scrolling. And before I knew it, 30 minutes had passed by, and it was negatively affecting my mental health because upon waking, my brain was inundated, like immediately, with other people's opinions. I started to compare my life to somebody else's, which, by the way, they're showing you the best parts of their life and they're romanticizing it besides. They got the music, the lighting, the filters, the text on the screen, like just everything. And Ultimately, I was left with less time in my day. I didn't feel good about myself. I felt more anxious, and it totally zapped my emotional energy for like the entire day. So now what I try to do, and I'm not perfect at it, but I do try, is to complete my morning routine first and start creating content or doing some sort of work. Every day is a little bit different for me. And then later on in the day, I will check comments, emails, watch a video, etc. And again, I'm not perfect with this. I'm still like trying to figure it all out, but I've certainly tried to improve upon this area, and the changes that I have made already have already made a big difference for me. Habit number 3 is to find ways to move more each day. Exercise has numerous benefits for our health, mind, body, and soul, and research has shown that it is important to move more throughout your entire day. Now, I don't know about you, but I actually really love to exercise. I love the way that it makes me feel. But here's the thing, if I am not intentional about moving my body throughout the day, it usually doesn't happen. I can focus really well on a task. I'm a task-oriented person, and I can sit down and work for hours and hours and hours, and then the whole day goes by and I haven't moved very much. So over the last couple of years, I have really worked to discipline myself to work out first thing in the morning, about like 4 to 6 days a week. Again, I'm not perfect with this, but I certainly do try. And this right here alone has made a huge improvement for me with my own personal health. Now that the weather is starting to get a little bit warmer outside, I am going to start to like try to go for a walk like later on in the day, not, so that way I'm not just exercising like first thing in the morning, because I do want to like keep it going throughout my entire day. Some other things that I do, if I go to the grocery store, I usually park somewhere in the back so that way I have to walk more. Obviously, only do this if you feel safe to do this. And then if I have the option to take the stairs, I will opt for that over the elevator. And then something else that you can start doing is stretching at night before you go to bed. This right here is actually something that I am personally trying to get better at. Habit number 4 is to consume balanced meals and snacks, eating lots of real, whole, nourishing foods on a regular basis that can help you to feel your best and to eat more mindfully, meaning listening to your body and to your hunger cues. It is not about following a specific diet plan or being a certain weight on the scale or even wearing a certain pant size. It is really about feeling good in your body and being healthy. If you are looking for nourishing recipes and meal ideas, I have so many of them on my channel that you can use, and you can also check out my cookbook. The link for that is in the description box. Habit number 5 is to consume more fermented and fiber-rich foods. So this goes along with the eating lots of real nourishing foods habit that we just talked about, but I really wanted to highlight fermented and fiber-rich foods here because these foods are so important for gut health. I can't even stress to you how important it is to take care of your gut on a regular basis. And when you do, you are not only supporting digestion, but also your immunity, your mental health, your kidneys, your liver, and so on and so forth. Fermented foods provide the body with beneficial bacteria for our gut microbiota, and fiber-rich foods act as the food source for those bacteria. I have a whole video dedicated to this topic, and I will link it for those of you who want to take a much deeper dive into this area. Habit number 6 is to drink more water. So biggest tips here are to start the day with water. I find that when I start the day with water, I'm more likely to drink it throughout the entire day, and drink it before you eat breakfast and before you drink your first cup of coffee. Always have a water bottle with you so that you can sip on it throughout the day, and make sure to consume fresh fruits and vegetables regularly because they have a pretty high water content, and this is going to contribute to our daily water intake. Habit number 7 is to supplement if you need to. This tip is very individualized, and I added it in here because it has helped me so much, but you do want to be careful about what supplements you're thinking about taking and how many supplements that you are taking or that you're thinking about taking. So I definitely encourage you to talk to your pharmacist and your doctor about this, especially if you are somebody who is taking medications, you're pregnant, you're breastfeeding, and or you have a medical condition. High quality supplements can make a difference for you if you are deficient in a certain area. My favorite supplement that I personally take that has helped me to support my health and my wellness in a lot of different ways is called Ningxia Red. And it is different from many other supplements in that it is a whole food, whole body wellness supplement versus being an isolated nutrient that is synthetically created in a lab, which is what the majority of our traditional supplements are. I talked a lot about this in my latest January Young Living haul, but to give a refresher, Ningxia Red, the supplement, contains the Ningxia wolfberry, which is a very specific type of goji berry, and the whole berry is included in that supplement, so not just the juice, which makes it a puree. Additionally, Ningxia Red contains blueberry, cherry, aronia, pomegranate, and plum juices, along with 4 of Young Living's essential oils, which are lemon, orange, tangerine, and yuzu. This drink is naturally very high in antioxidants, vitamin C, it contains fiber, all of the essential amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein, and it also contains calcium, beta-carotene, and zeaxanthin. It tastes so good, just like berry juice, and typically you're just drinking like 1 to 2 ounces a day. And the best way to buy it, just in case you are interested in getting it for yourself, is in a starter bundle. So the Daily Wellness Kit is good, and Young Living also recently came out with a reset kit, which I just talked all about in that unboxing video. So if you want to learn more, then definitely check out that video. Habit number 8 is to say no more. We can't say yes to everything, and if you are a people pleaser, this habit is going to be really, really hard for you. And I know because I have personally struggled with this quite a bit in my life. And at first, it is an uncomfortable feeling to say no to other people as well as to yourself, and just to admit to everyone, including yourself, that we just can't do it all every single day. But over time, it does get easier and it frees you up big time, okay? It gives you more time in your day. It frees you up to say yes to the things that really mean the most to you. And it helps to alleviate stress and pressure because you have less to deal with and less to manage. Habit number 9 is to stop multitasking, or at least reduce it, in order to get more done. Society and work has got us scheduled out to the max, and we're trained to think that the only way to get more and more done in our day is to multitask our way throughout the entire day. But hear me out. I think that this is actually doing us a huge disservice, because when we are multitasking, we are not completely focused on any one individual task. And this can make things take longer to get done because they need lots of edits and revisions. And it also takes away from our time with those that we love. Since I have been working on this, I have found that certain tasks take less time than they did before. They get done well, they get done right, and it has created more free time for me, and I feel much more efficient. Plus, my brain and my mind feel so much better, not so overwhelmed or anxious, and much less like a chicken with its head cut off. Habit number 10 is to stay more organized. Every time that you say, "Where did I put that?" you are losing out on precious time in your day. You are losing efficiency, you're losing momentum, and you're creating lots of stress and feeling much more emotionally exhausted, because now you have to stop what you're doing and you have to go and find whatever it is that you lost. So then you get distracted from what you're supposed to be doing or what you wanted to be doing, and then you see 5 other things that need to get done and require your attention in the process, and it's just too much. And I am not saying that your house needs to be perfectly clean all of the time. Mine certainly isn't, and I'm totally exposing myself by saying that here on the internet. But I think that having some sort of organization set up in your home will definitely help you out big time. Like always putting your keys in the same spot when you get home, having a designated area on your desk for incoming mail, or even the TV remote, which we always seem to lose that thing. Just always keep it on the side table, and then you don't have to spend 5-10 minutes trying to find it somewhere in your house. So those sorts of things. Habit number 11 is to do something each week for personal self-development. So read a book, listen to a podcast, go to a networking event. Meeting new people and learning new things can definitely add value into your life and help you to continue to make progress towards your life goals. And habit number 12 is to get more sleep. Getting more sleep helps you get up earlier than you typically do so that you can actually have time for a morning routine. It gives you more energy throughout your day so that you can stay more productive and efficient and get things done so that, again, you free up time to do other stuff. It helps you with memory, feeling more calm, healthy weight management, food cravings, your immune system, and so much more. So definitely get yourself some much needed rest. All right, you guys, so those are my 12 life-changing healthy habits that you can implement in 2024. Feel free to pick and choose. We are all a little different here, so maybe one of these habits really resonated with you more so than some of the others. You do not need to work on all of these things all at once, and in fact, the best thing that you can do is to start small. Habits are not easy to change or implement, and they definitely do take some time. So give yourself some grace and focus on making progress and not on creating the perfect healthy life for yourself. Perfect does not exist. If you are living the perfect healthy life, you are most likely feeling very stressed out right now, trying to be perfect and trying to maintain that perfection. And all that stress can negatively affect your health, which means that it's not a very healthy life, because stress is a huge problem for so many different conditions, illnesses, just your daily wellness in general. So just do what you can and focus on making progress. And lastly, remember that small habits, when performed consistently, will lead you to big, sustainable lifestyle changes. And if it's not sustainable, then what are we wasting our time here for? All right, so I hope that you enjoyed today's video and got some healthy habit inspiration from it. Let me know which habit most resonated with you in the comments below. And also let me know if there are any future video ideas that you would like to see from me. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Stay well, everyone. Bye.